everyone. Welcome to Quantum Leap Review. Mute that. Today we're reviewing Season 2, Episode 2, Ben and Teller. And unfortunately, that is not related to Penn and Teller, which I thought going in when I first saw the title. Oh yeah, this is Vegas. Penn and Teller magic. Unfortunately, that's a little bit of a mislead. So let's get this started. We start off, Jen is just assumably in Vegas playing a little poker. Just bringing her back into the fold of things. I can't land on it. But let's just forward a little bit. I skipped over the part with... Ethan shows up, gives her the code word. Basically, they have to go get the team back together. He found Ben. Pretty quick. They go get Magic. He's jewelry shopping for the wife. Oh, and we do actually have some people here. Hey, Gorilla, welcome to the show. That's okay. Don't need to know too much. And SCI-FI Mumby, welcome to the show. Both of you are welcome to come up if you want. The link should be pinned. See if that actually is. Yeah. But they're off getting Magic. Ernie Hudson does great in this series. He elevates any scene he's in. The show may not work without him. They're back, explaining he found Ben, and while it's been 3 years for them, Ben's gone through one leap. Big pain in the ass for Ben. Don't want to... Oh, okay. Oh, making supper. No problem, girl. Just skip forward a bit. Ben finds himself in the body of an elderly bank teller in Tucson, Arizona. His friend here, they're talking, but all of a sudden, this thing will skip. They're in the middle of a bank robbery. And one of the robbers happens to be the little brother of Ben's new friend. Then we fast forward. Addison is taking a job as an instructor for the military. And this is her new boyfriend or husband, or they're not really clear on this. Hopefully he's a new addition to the cast and not just popping up. His name is Peter Gelliot, playing Tom Westwolf. So, since he's mentioned in the news blurbs, hopefully he's part of this series, at least off and on. He does pretty well in this episode for what little they actually need of him. Come back again to the bank. These robbers really don't know what they're doing. Fast forwarding again. 8 dead in the robbery. So we know what Ben's there to prevent. Tried to make it a little bit better. Ethan tries to do his best with the hologram job, but obvious not very experienced at it, and little mess ups here and there. So that portrays pretty well. The phone rings. The cops are looking to negotiate. Apparently, in the original timeline, the Three Stooges there weren't smart enough to answer. So that's how 8 people ended up dying. Ben takes it on himself to answer the phone and gets a couple hostages released. Not too bad on him. See if we can get... This would be the little brother of the one teller. Just a kid. Little messed up in life. Does pretty well portraying that. We jump over to current day. If I can land on it. Why can't I land on it? FBI unfortunately shows up and rips Ethan out of the hologram chamber right as he's trying to help Ben get the criminals into the vault. But with part of the code, Ben's able to just wing it. Saves his life. And yeah, here he is winging it. Get this a little bit faster. And Westfall shows up to save the day with the FBI. Apparently, her new boyfriend is a big shot at DOD and was able to get them off the hunt for a little bit. There's some pleasantries catching up. Addison does not want to come back. Understandably, since she spent 2 years desperately searching for Ben and then ended up burying him. With what body, who knows, but I guess they do that sometimes. But Magic, as always, has wise advice. Talks her down for the moment. Some good stuff with the teller feeling guilty about her brother. Not much development there. This episode's mainly about the present day cast. And this is trying to make Addison feel better about herself and get her back in the fold. And here, Jin has figured out that Ethan been lying a little bit about how he found Ben. He told him that he just left Ziggy running to just somehow figure it out on its own. But apparently she figured it out, and he's not eager to tell Addison or Magic about it. But that'll be hopefully developed throughout the season. Back to the bank. The robbers ask for a helicopter to try to evacuate, but apparently the cops aren't having that. So Ben is able to, with the help of the other teller, get everyone into a back room where there was some half-done construction and able to get everyone through basically a cardboard wall. Right here. It's just drywall leading into another partial. Which, especially back then, drywall might as well be cardboard. And the little brother comes in. They figure out, if I can land on it, he ends up shooting the ringleader because he has a gun on his sister. And he has a little bit of a crisis. He's about to shoot himself, but Ben is able to talk him down. So everything works out. He serves 5 years, and the sister's waiting for him at the end of it. Trying to get to the end, Addison actually ends up coming back as the hologram to give Ben the good news. I think here we are. He's, of course, happy to see her, and he takes one look and he knows, oh yeah, it's been 3 years. She's moved on. And that's how he leaps on to the next one. We do not get a preview. But all in all, quite a good episode. I'd say about 3 out of 5 I'd give this one. So about average for this series. It's not offensive in any way. It doesn't counteract any of the first series. Actually, a lot of it is better than the worst of the original series, that being season 5. These episodes hold up a lot better than, say, the worst of the worst, I'd say, from the original was the polygamist episode in season 5. That got stupid. This stuff is gold compared to that. But few hints, get a new character, get some more development. We get some good possibilities leading into the season. So I said, so far so good. Nothing really bad to report on it. So hopeful for the future. So far, much better than, say, Ahsoka. Let's see if I remove this. If anyone else has any opinion on it, but glad to hear it. Mombi, Gorilla, if anyone out there wants to join the panel for a quick open panel talk. But other than that, it's glad to see that one of the remakes or sequels or basically cash-ins on the past is actually working out to some point. But thanks for stopping by, everyone. Saturday morning, we'll have Casper and Wendy cartoon set that it's not a movie, it's just a lot of the old short cartoons. So we'll have about an hour and a half of that. Thank everyone for stopping by. Take care, everybody. We'll be back next week with episode 3.